A highway robbery that occurred on the boundary road across American House in Accra proved a test case of crowd reaction. They gave him a hot chase, apprehended him, and handed him over to the police. Crowd attitude in this instance highlighted a shift in the way suspected thieves are handled. Could this mean that the public are turning to the campaign against mob justice, heightened after the brutality visited on an innocent person at Denkyira Obuasi? Napoleon Ato Kittoe reports.
Weekend chaos along the boundary road in Accra. A young man in his early 20s being marched by a crowd towards a curb. It was the dramatic finish to a hot chase that led to this arrest. He had trailed an expatriate from his hotel until his victim was bogged down in street traffic near the American House. The expatriate, who was all alone in the vehicle, had a shock of his life as the young man opened the back door of the vehicle, zoomed to the rear seat, and then demanded a booty from him at gunpoint. Having trailed him, the suspect knew there was money on his victim. He robbed him and quickly got out of the car, but following an alarm, bystanders mounted the chase for the robber. The street accounts of the incident were silent about how the suspect handled the gun he wielded, nor how he was stripped of the weapon in the heat of the moment. However, the crowd had very little work to do in shoving the suspect to official security as a police patrol team was spotted in the vicinity. Crowd reaction shows that lessons from the tragic lynching of an innocent soldier at Denkyira Obuasi were fresh on mind. The crowd did not vent its spleen on the spur of the moment. The modus operandi of the suspect is a copycat of scenes in movies. The relatively young ages of criminal suspects and the sophistry with which they carry out the operation are also factors that calls for a soul search, particularly of the troubled generation. Napoleon Ato Kittoe reporting.